Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You can pick a day. Got time for you. Always got time for you. Got time for you. Always got time for you.
Yo, man, what's going on? What's going on? We live outside, back with a brand new episode.
Ginger ale. It's like vegan Hennessy.
Yeah?
Yes. That's a problem.
So I guess that's how we start this episode off. Ginger ale's like vegan Hennessy.
That shit should be illegal. Soda should be illegal.
I'm your host, Jamel Malik. I have a very special guest with me here today. He's probably the most innovative, prolific, creative I've yet to come across in New York City. Very interesting human being. Made in Bodega's own, Uncle Tuna. What's going on, man?
Appreciate that.
How you feeling today?
I'm alive. Honestly, I can't complain. I'm alive.
That's what's up.
Alive and paying bills. But yeah. So appreciate you interviewing me. It's different. Usually I'm the one interviewing people here.
You said that when I first walked into the store.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So now, like, since you interviewing me, I feel like we had a versus. This is a Made of Bodega versus.
Where you from?
Harlem, New York. East side El Barrio. Born and raised. But when I was younger, also, my mom got married. She went on a date.
Bring them like a little closer. Like yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not used to this.
It's all good.
We when we do interviews here, it usually nigga rigged. This is real professional.
That's what's up.
Yeah, my mom got married like on the fourth date. The guy bought our house on the third date. So them Virgo niggas is different. So fucking
bought a house on the third date?
He bought a house on the third date. He wanted it?
He wanted her.
That or the coochie, something. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But yeah. She went on a wedding. She went to a wedding. Went on a wedding. She went to a wedding. So I guess people from my grandmother's family was having a wedding for somebody down there, and then his family came and her family came. So she went to just some random wedding or whatever, and he seen her, took her on a date. And then they went on like 2 dates. And then when she went back to New York, they ran up a $2,700 phone bill back then. Because I guess like
it wasn't crazy.
It wasn't no unlimited nights and weekends shit. So like if you talked on a house phone long distance, that shit was running it up. So I guess $2,700 back then had to been equivalent to like $6,000 now.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it is. It's a little wild. So long story short, he was like, instead of us running up this bill, why don't you just come back down here on the plane? Because I guess back then they had some shit called Pan Am. I think it's on that movie, Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
So Pan Am or whatever. They had some shit where you could fly anywhere in America for $99. Anywhere in America, $99. So he was like, just catch a flight here. It's cheaper than us talking on the phone.
Right.
Caught a flight there. And so they on the third date now. And he didn't want her to leave. So I guess he planned some shit because she had to go. He was like, stay one more day. And then he brought her to her house. He was like, this your house. And then the next date, that's when he married her.
That's interesting. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like house third date or fourth date, and then fifth date was marriage, some shit like that. It was like 5 dates altogether, but the fifth date was the actual wedding. And I think the fourth date was the house. The third date was when she went back down south, and then she was supposed to leave the next day. Yeah. So I lived on a farm.
Lived on a farm.
Yeah,
You answered my next
so
question. I'm about to say, tell me
yeah.
about your upbringing. Lived on a farm. That's interesting.
So she married him, lived on a farm for a little while with like goats and chickens and hogs.
How was that? Being a New York City native, like how was that?
It's quiet. You didn't hear no gunshots unless they was killing a
Not
hog.
to laugh at that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's, you know, this is America, you know, New York.
That's a fact.
They shoot just to shoot. But they say sun's out, guns out.
That's a
The
fact.
sun is out right now.
If y'all hearing all of the noise in the background, we are in Main and Bodega, his actual store. Very organic. This is definitely come check it out. Beautiful place, by the way. We outside. You can hear people walking by. You can see, feel outside. Like this is New York shit. So
I like how you got a real TV voice. It sounds like we're really on TV, like we're in a reality TV show.
that's what's up, man. I did a lot of homework. You feel me? Watched a lot of
You
Breakfast
can't
Club.
do homework on your voice. It's either
you can.
it's either you got it or you don't.
Yeah.
You can try to fake it and sound. You know, you ever seen somebody in school, they try to sound smart, but you know you dumb as shit.
Yeah, all the time. Usually the preschool like me who never say shit but sit in the back of class, we know everything, but we just, we gonna let you raise your hand and talk your shit.
Yeah, like real niggas don't gotta say they real niggas.
That's
you
a
just
fact.
know they real niggas.
Yeah, man.
It's them bums that's mad loud.
What inspired your creativity?
I'm broke.
Part of technical difficulty. What inspires your creativity?
Before we got cut off, I was saying, I'm broke, nigga. Nah, money don't make me. I make the money. Even at my lowest, like, money never inspired me. Bettering my situation and being able to be in control of my situation. When I used to be a personal chef for 2 millionaires. I've been cooking since I was 8. I worked for a maid service for 3 years. This is all 4 years ago. I was doing music and taking care of my son at the same time. And I felt as if I didn't have control over my own life. That I had to wake up and do this. I had to wake up and do that. I couldn't be where I wanted because of... I used to think that I couldn't be where I wanted because of lack of money. But it's never really a lack of money. It's a lack of mindset. I feel like a lot of people is poor because they're poor in their pockets because they're poor in their mind.
That makes sense.
And I had so many different jobs, but I still couldn't cut it. It's because I was doing things that didn't serve my. They didn't serve my purpose. When you do things
Right.
that don't serve your purpose, it usually have you all fucked up and combobulated, and people were able to just pull you from this way, that way, this way,
Yeah.
that way. And that's how I was feeling. And then that's when they get overwhelmed, and that's when you start crashing.
That makes sense.
So I crashed, and I
That's
said
what's
I
up.
couldn't take it. I couldn't take it no more. My grandmother kept begging me to move in with her, and I was like, that'd be cool. I know I can't bring no bitches over there,
Yeah.
but you're not where you want to be.
Yeah,
Bitches is not where you should be either.
most definitely. I had to learn
They're
that.
not where they want to be.
Yeah, I was sleeping on my sister's floor on the futon, like a blow bed, 2018, and I wanted to bring some joint over, and she kind of like gave me this look. She ain't say no, but it was the look of like, my nigga, the last thing
That's
you should
the
be worried
last
about.
thing you should be worrying about.
That's a fact.
Like, we see it all the time.
Yes.
People complain that they're going check to check. People complain that they hate their job.
Yeah.
People complain that they hate their life. People complain that they're not where they want to be. But yet,
Don't do nothing
you're
about it.
smoking every day. You're not where you want to be. You're doing hookah. You're doing hookah. You're going to the club, and you're constantly chilling with your niggas or your bitches. How in the fuck are you complaining that you're not where you want to be?
Yeah.
But you know, America. This I always say, like on my like I'm actually about to create a show called "This Is America" with Uncle Tuna, because that's the only explanation I have for why shit is the way it is. I always say that.
Yeah.
I just shake my head and I say, "This is America," because in America, people don't give a fuck about making it, as long as it seems like they already making it, like they faking it.
Perception.
Yeah, it's the perception.
They care more about the perception than the actual work.
Yeah.
Or the actual results.
Like these bitches that will go spend $8,000 on a body to make it seem like they have a nice body.
Yeah.
But inside of the nice body, they're actually really, really unhealthy.
Unhealthy, unhappy.
Unhealthy and unhappy.
Insecure.
So they'll rather look as if they are, and they'll choose the looks over the health.
Interesting thing you said, because I once upon a time was that type of person. I wanted to look like a rich rapper, and I'm like, okay, fuck the look. How do I actually become a rich rapper? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I spent about $15,000 on jewelry. The money that I could have invested in something that would have put me way ahead. And you know, I got all of this money from inheritance. I never said this, but you know, this is the internet is fiction. I don't cap with my fans. I got inheritance from my pops died, and I did most of the right things with it. Bought myself a car, got me a little luxury spot. I'm still there, 4 years in, and with the other money, I paid for his tombstone, and I could have done so much more. I didn't have the knowledge. You get what I'm saying?
And I like that you said that.
I
didn't have the knowledge. And a lot of people will call you stupid.
Yeah.
But you're only stupid if you knew what you were supposed to do and still didn't do it.
Right.
You were uneducated.
Yeah,
but now that
was
you
no crypto, I didn't know it. Like, you
can take accountability now.
Absolutely. Like I could have put mad money into Bitcoin before the pandemic, and I would have been fucking bananas. Because I was gonna put about 10,000 into it. And I was like, well, I don't know shit about stocks. I ain't about to do that. And I regret it all the time, because I had more than enough to put into Bitcoin, and I could have went.
Don't regret anything.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. Blessings, lessons, reason, seasons.
The biggest thing I learned in that was blow money that's not earned because I didn't earn it. So I didn't respect it. I didn't have a respect for it because it was given to me. I didn't earn that shit. But now we know when I'm hustling and bustling and I sell a hoodie or a t-shirt and I'm earning, bro, I appreciate that shit 1,000% more than some shit that's given to me.
That makes sense.
Because I had to work for it. You know what I mean? My next question to you: what inspired a colorful beard?
Wow. That's something that no one has ever asked. How you know that this is not my natural beard?
I don't know. I mean, unless you're an alien from another planet, we don't know about. Put me on.
What was happening? This is exactly what happened. I have to really think about it, because I've had this for Shalom. I've had this for 13 years now.
Okay.
So I've had it so long where I forget that it even exists. So I had to literally think about why I actually, because I don't want people to think, oh, he's lying, he's making it up.
I get it.
Yeah, I had it for so long. Like, no one has ever asked me this shit. What's with the green beard?
Well, this is why you want to end it as fiction. We want to know.
I always wanted the whole Rick Ross beard. You know, sense. Like, I always say them niggas in Philly, shout out to them niggas, because, Lord, they all got the same beard, like they all related. I think it's something in the water. Like, you got to ship the Philly water over here to get one of those beards. So I've always been a person where if I can't get what I want, or if somebody tell me no, I don't complain. I figure out how to actually get it. Now, for your beard to grow like that, it actually has to be in your genes for your beard to grow. You just can't grow one of those beards.
Yeah.
You can sit there and try to grow it for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's not gonna grow like that.
I don't get nothing. I just get.
It has to grow natural. Well, you look younger a lot longer.
For sure.
So I was like, you know what? I want something to stand out because my beard can't grow like that. And I'm not a person that's used to settling.
Yeah.
I'm going to create a better alternative. So I
like that.
I bleached my beard. I bleached my beard gold. I did it wrong. The fumes was very strong. I took a nap and I woke up and my beard had fell on my pillow.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Holy shit.
The whole thing. And I'm gonna try. I try again in like 2 weeks or some shit. And then I bleached my beard again. And then it was cool. I was like, it's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of compliments from cougars, no young people. And then after a while, I see like the gold, it was fading too fast. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna put make it yellow, and I mixed the wrong thing. And then it was yellow at first, but when I went outside, I kept getting mad compliments. And then I got home and I realized that it had changed color 3 hours, 4 hours later, and it was like a neon.
Got you.
Like a neon greenish yellow. And then once I get like new growth, then it starts looking like this. It's usually way brighter. And I just stuck with it. I've always been somebody where I just try shit. I don't really give a fuck about what other people think. I don't care what's in.
Yeah.
I don't care what's the wave. When niggas was riding mopeds, I was buying dirt bikes. When niggas jumped on the dirt bike wave, I bought a motorcycle. 15 years old, riding motorcycles through Harlem type shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, got the green beard. Even with the gauges it came from me not being able to afford big diamond earring. I do open mics back in the day, and these niggas that have all this jewelry, and people would always remember the people
with the jewelry,
with the more bling, more bling, the more whatever you call it, the ambiance they would have. People would remember them, and they'd pick the bling over the actual music, the quality of the music. Whoever had more, because we live in the black community. We live in a generation of what the eyes can see. Oh,
yeah, that's a fact.
I see him with bling. I see him with this. So let me go. This is why bitches is out here choosing the scammers over the janitor with the 40K in the dental.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This is America.
How you got your name, Uncle Tuna?
My name came from my mom. She was a drug dealer back in the day, and she used to have a lot of money. And my dad, he used to rob dice games. He met my mom at a dice game, and the dice game got robbed by somebody else. So he walked her home and shit, and I guess she gave him some pussy sooner or later. And I'm here. This is my biological dad, who I don't fuck with.
Okay.
So my mom, she used to take me to Macy's all the time, and she used to always brag that I had like a $2,000 stroller, which is like very, very rare back then to spend that much money on a stroller. So she'd take me to Macy's and shit. Some department store back in the day, she used to take me some bougie department store. I don't remember exactly which one, but all I know is she said that I used to disappear out of the bassinet carriage thing or whatever, leather carriage, and after a while she always knew how to find me because I would be under a woman's legs. So she used to say, like, under her skirt.
Yeah.
So all she had to do was look for the woman with the shorter skirt or whatever, and I would be under her legs, like crawling on the floor, like under her legs, trying to look under her skirt at her private parts. I guess, yeah. He's a freaky since birth.
Yeah.
So what happened was she never used to like to say curse words. Like, oh, stop trying to look at bitch's pussy.
Yeah.
Because any curse word she'd say, I used to turn the curse word into a song.
Got you.
So I used to make songs out of bad words when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Any bad word she hear, I turn it into like a bad word song. And
To remember?
I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why. But long story short, before we get carried away, my mom used to say that bitches had the tuna and the guys have the pickle.
Got you.
So she don't have to say pussy and dick.
Yeah.
So she would say, a man who chased tuna will never have no money. But a man who chased money will always have all of the tuna. She'd say, you could be 90 years old. You got some fucking money. These little bitches will give you some pussy.
Facts.
But you could be 30 years old. You ain't got no motherfucking money. These bitches ain't giving you no coochie.
Yeah.
The money run the world. She said, if they do, they ain't got no respect for themselves, because no respectful woman would allow herself to talk to a broke ass nigga or a nigga that isn't at least trying to better himself.
Yeah.
So, of course, I turned it into a tuna song.
Okay.
Because I was saying tuna. She said, stop chasing tuna. She said, stop chasing tuna. Stop chasing tuna. Because I keep doing it. And then she just start calling me tuna. Because you always chasing tuna.
Yeah.
And then when I started to do music, I used to go by the name Young Tokyo. And because I always had a thing for Chinese bitches. So went to school on the edge of Chinatown. First girlfriend was Chinese and Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Always had a thing for, like, you know,
Exotic looking.
the exotic looking Chinese, Japanese looking joints. So I used to go to open mics. Shout out to Mental Supreme. He gave me my start.
Wow, you knew him too?
Yeah, he gave me my start. I used to perform. I used to perform because I don't hear his name no more.
Yeah, wow. I did. I did some underground with him too.
He was a hard. He's a disrespectful guy, but like respectful.
Yeah.
He was disrespectfully respectful.
For sure.
He's respectfully disrespectful.
You was performing at the Pyramid?
Yeah, I used to perform at Club Pyramid.
Hell yeah.
And I used to wear these, and that's a hard crowd.
Yo, if you don't listen, New York, I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this shit. If you perform at Club Pyramid and you didn't get booed or you got off stage and you got praised, you was doing some shit, bro.
You was doing some shit.
You was doing some shit. Like my heart used to beat so damn fast. But I would get so much love when I left the stage. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, that's definitely...
You know what breaks stage fright? Eat a little coochie before you get on stage.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
So, I used to go on stage with one of them Bruce Lee jackets and one of them big rice field hats.
Okay.
And I used to go by the name Young Tokyo. And... don't laugh at me, but my baby mother, twin sister, baby father.
Your baby mother, twin sister, baby father.
Twin sister, baby father. His name is Javon.
He was your partner in rap?
He was my partner in rapping.
It makes sense though, okay.
We had a group together called the Yard Boys.
Got it.
Because I have an accent and everyone always thinks that I'm Jamaican.
Caribbean? Okay.
And they be like, yo, you're from the islands? Well, yeah, Rikers, nigga. Like, no, I'm not from the fucking islands. I'm from fucking Harlem. So, me and Javon used to be in a group. I was Young Tokyo, he was JV. And my first song actually was called Swimming in the Tuna.
Got it.
And we used to perform there. Like, I hit him up. I was writing my first song. And I was like, yo, I need your help. Because I'm like, you're singing Michael Jackson, playing around. He could sing his ass off, but never got a singing lesson in his life. And he came over to the crib. I used to have a lot of weed at my crib back in the day. I didn't smoke. I used to sell it on the side, besides selling nutcrackers and weed.
Okay.
So I give him some weed. I gave him some weed, and I was like, yo, sing this, nigga. I already gave you. Don't smoke 2 blunts now. You came over here to work. Sing this, because I wrote it. Yeah. And this is my first song, but like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
So he sung it, killed that shit.
That's what's up.
I started looking for open mics. I started getting custom T-shirts for us, and I found Mental Supreme. And they used to like boo me and shit, but like the third time that I came, we was killing that shit. We was like a crowd favorite.
That's what's up.
And they put us on a fucking internet reality TV show back then.
Dope.
Called Internet Records or something. And my homeboy, he fucked up $100,000 independent deal for us because
Damn.
he was always unreliable. But that's how I got the name Tuna from my mother.
Okay.
Because we done went off the rails.
Yeah, that's all good.
We done
Man,
went off
listen,
the rails. So the uncle part came from me always having a fascination with Uncle Luke.
Okay.
I was obsessed with Uncle Luke. I didn't get no girls in school when I was little.
Yeah.
They used to tease me. My real name is Kendall, so they used to call me Ken Doll. And we moved around a lot. So like,
You didn't really get to know nobody.
I
like
didn't
that.
really get to know nobody. We was always bouncing from the farm back to Harlem, back to the farm, back to the Bronx,
Yeah.
South Carolina, back to Harlem type shit. So after me and him lost, so it ties in together. After me and him, we split, and I just wanted to do my own thing. I said I'm gonna change my name because it doesn't feel natural. It don't hit.
Yeah.
When you hear Young Tokyo, it just don't hit. It didn't hit to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, they've been calling me Tuna. My mom, it was a childhood nickname, only like a house nickname.
That's how I got
Tuna.
the name Mac Melly. It was a child name.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to change my name. I'm going to go by Tuna, but it don't hit. I need to add something to it. And I thought about it. I was like, I'm cool. Everybody else called me cool like an uncle. They was like, yo, you got like an old soul like an uncle. You always telling us what to do. You always telling us the right thing to do, even though we want to go rob this store. And you always telling us how to make money legally. And I was like, you know what? Uncle Snoop already taken. I ain't no fucking dog. I'm like, you know what? I'm a Tuna. So I took the uncle to pay homage to Uncle Luke.
Yeah.
Because I used to always have dreams when I was younger that he was my dad. He
That's
had
crazy.
all the bitches. I had like a million dreams that Uncle Luke was my father. He had a bunch of hoes back in there.
I remember that. Yeah,
maybe
Uncle-
my mother
I
did
get
give
it.
him some coochie. I don't know.
I
Maybe
get
it
it.
rubbed off down the line when she met my dad. Maybe both of them my daddy.
Could have been your pops in a different dimension. You never know. I
But
believe in that
yeah,
type shit.
so Uncle Tuna was born,
Okay.
and I created a song called Pussy on My Neck.
Got it.
And I used to get booked for that. Shout out to Uncle Tone. He used to have a showcase called the Limelight Showcase on like Stanton Street. Him, DJ, what's his name? Nighttime. Who else? Gallo the Great.
Okay.
Him too. They all what's his name used to be there too? What's this Harlem rapper? DJ Red Alerts and Coogee Mems. Coogee Mems, he used to perform there also.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he used to go on right after me.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. Okay, so it's just some good history behind the name.
Yeah. Uncle Tuna.
What's the overall message behind your brand, Made in Bodega?
Think outside of the box. Think outside of the box. Stop wearing what other people wearing. Stop letting other people tell you what's hot and what's not.
Yeah.
Like, be different. That's why a lot of my pieces that you see here, these are one of one pieces. Even this fucking basketball hoop up here is one of one pieces. It's like, I'm not so into like you know, a lot of people, they get into fashion for the money.
Yeah.
This is my life, this is my blood, my sweat and tears. Fashion come natural to me.
Passionate about
I could literally put on anything and walk down the street and
feel comfortable.
And feel comfortable because I know who I am.
Yeah.
And a lot of these people, they don't know who they are. You got a lot of grown men. You got a lot of grown men that are wearing things that they don't even like to impress other niggas that
they
don't put
don't
no
even
money
like.
in their pocket.
And that's the weird part, especially in
It's
New York.
weird.
Like, people would get dressed to impress people that they don't even like. And that shit is crazy.
You want to stunt on a nigga so hard, so you want to buy this shit that's expensive that you don't like to stunt on another nigga
Yeah. Yeah.
that didn't put no money in your pocket. You just did 80 hours at work this week. Argue with your baby mother. They done took taxes out of your shit.
Yeah.
All type of shit. And then you still gonna buy something you don't like because other niggas said that it's hot, but you don't really think it's hot.
Yeah.
They just saying it's hot. And you don't really want to wear it. You want to wear something else that don't even cost as much.
I felt like that about a Mary, and I never bought none.
Man.
Like, I rapped about a Mary, but I never bought a pair of jeans.
There's nothing about a Mary's
And no disrespect,
that's
to Mary.
appealing. That's appealing to me, as far as being a different type of jean.
Yeah.
Right now, I got on Levi's. These some brown tabs. They probably worth like $90.
Yeah.
They're Levi's. They feel good. This jacket is from 2001. It's a Jeff Hamilton.
That shit tough.
This is a fucking.
You had on the
$10
fucking. First of all, you had on the first
Put it-
down the other day,
first down.
and I was like, "Yo, fuck, he get that shit from." That's a legendary piece, right? That's a statement piece. I call certain things statement pieces. That's a statement
Well,
piece.
I've always been a person. I like what I like.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable on the first down. I got a Montclair. I just was in my storage yesterday. I got 2 Montclairs left. I used to have one in every color. I don't like them. They don't keep me warm. I was buying them because other people were saying it was hot.
Yeah.
I didn't like them.
I get it.
I wanted to wear my first down when Montclair's was popping, but I wasn't wearing it. I don't fucking know. I had on a bear jacket yesterday.
I had all of them shits when I was a kid.
I had a
the
bear jacket.
nostalgia was like, I was like, God damn, that's
Black
hard.
bear jacket with the yellow inside.
Fire.
And the you ain't even peeped the hat. I don't think you peeped the hat either.
Where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I take it day by day.
Okay. That's mean.
Bootleg joint. These was all bootlegs, and niggas used to wear them. They used to wear them.
One
Polo
thing,
95, the Polo 96 hat.
I took this from Joel's a long time ago, and it stuck with me ever since I seen that little interview. He was sponsoring Lot 29. I don't know if you remember that brand.
Yeah, they had like the
Kind of had like
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, it was
And a bunch of other
To me,
people.
it was kind of like an iceberg knockoff, but nonetheless, it was Lot 29.
There's some cool stuff.
Yeah,
some stuff
I
look-
bought a shirt. And as he's doing the joint, he's fixing his bandana and shit, fixing his jewelry, and he was like, "Yo, it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it." And that stuck with me ever since then. This interview was a while back, and from that day forward, I was like, "You know what? I love that. I'm gonna apply that to myself. It's not what you wear, it's how you wear it."
It's kind of common sense though.
Yes, it is.
It just people have that sense in their head because your mom and your parents teach you that growing up. Because you'll be complaining about you want to wear what other kids wearing, and they
Yeah.
say, "Don't worry about him. That boy, daddy sell drugs.
Yeah.
He about to get locked up, and you worry about what that boy got on. That boy,
Yeah.
that you won't even know that boy 10 years from now. He'll be in jail, and you'll be in college.
That's exactly how it be too.
The fuck? Are you worrying about what you got on? Like, but clothes. I feel like clothing inspires clothing flames. I don't even know how to, what's the word for it. Clothing just inspires, I guess, people to be confident.
Yeah,
Like if you put some really nice clothes on a little kid that used to get teased in school, he have more confidence now. But I think it's like a fake sense of confidence depending on why you're wearing certain clothes. Because if you're wearing expensive clothes to school just so that you don't get teased.
Bodega's here. Let's see. I need some hoodies, some dope hoodies. Let's see what he got. Need some black anime hoodies. Let's see. Yo, Bodega. Tuna. Sleep?
Oh, you thought I was asleep? Yeah, they was sleeping on me. But I ain't sleep on myself. I ain't sleep on myself. You see this? You see this? Why would I sleep? Why would I sleep when I got this on? Why would I sleep when I got this on? Why would they sleep on me? Why would you sleep on somebody that look like this and make shit like this? I didn't sleep on myself. Guess what we got here? Oh, they were sleeping on me. I didn't sleep on myself. This is black anime hoodies. I made my own characters. These are the new hoodies I made at Bodega. Black Japanese anime hoodies. There we go. Made at Bodega. Art department on the back. Oh my God. Best hoodies in the world. Best Bodega in the world. Best drip in the world. Best place in the world. Like, I want to live here. I should sleep here tonight. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. This is the best place in the world. I need everyone to come down, buy some hoodies, buy some drip. Just enjoy the ambiance. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. The East Coast Mexicans
Yeah.
is different than the Mexicans when I was growing up.
They were different?
I never seen black kids dating a Mexican girl in school when I was growing up in Spanish Harlem.
I tried to date one in Texas when I lived out there. I bagged that Sonic.
Sonic.
Yeah, I was getting it. I love
Trying
it.
to make it shake. That's Sonic.
I love the ocean water. It's a drink. It's got like some blue shit with Sprite in it.
Ocean water.
That's the name of the drink. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Thought it was like some Texas lean shit.
Nah. I pulled up
Some
to the
blue
driveway.
lean.
Pull your mic up to your side. This way, yeah. I had pulled up, drive through. She was looking good. I was like,
I feel like I'm listening to the Audible book of Minister Society.
she was looking good. I was like, yo, you look like you need to be in this car with me.
What?
She laughed. She laughed.
That line worked?
Yeah, like.
Like my son said.
Because you know they be like, anything else?
My son, they got this new word, Riz.
Riz?
I'm like,
Yeah,
nigga, I'm old.
Oh, yeah, I had the Riz.
That's some Riz.
I had
That's
the Riz.
some Riz right there.
Because she was like,
You would look good in the car with me?
you know, anything else? I said, yeah, you look like you look good in this car with me. So she
Some
giggled.
people might take it out of context and think you were trying to kidnap her.
No, man. It was too much sauce. No, I had too much sauce. No, not at all. Absolutely
That's
not.
funny. That's funny.
It worked. So I took out on a date, movies, little dinner. Yeah. Then after that, kind of just faded. It ain't really just go nowhere. It's cool.
Damn. Well, all I know is
I think her parents told her that she couldn't date black guys. I think that's what it was. Because she was into me, but it kind of, after a while.
the race card.
Yeah, I think so.
Listen,
I think so.
a lot of other races, their parents don't agree with them dating out of their race.
Absolutely not.
The black community is the only community that we just date anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
But ourselves.
Sadly.
The other races, if you from Guatemala and you trying to date another nigga from Honduras, they're not going for that shit.
Yeah.
You date your own people.
Yeah.
Even when I was dating a Puerto Rican chick when I was younger, the only way they let it slide is you see a lot of Puerto Ricans and blacks.
Yeah.
Mingle and tingle and jingle and then wave the child support bell. But in the other people, they don't play that shit. When I was younger dating a Puerto Rican chick, this girl mother don't even know that I paid her rent for the last 3 months. The mother, thinking that it's her daughter paying it. And she'd tell this girl in Spanish every time the same stuff. And I'm like, yo, what is she saying? Then Shorty's like, don't get mad. Whenever somebody tell you don't get mad, you gonna get mad.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This lady was fucking saying, why do you date black men? You know that they steal. And I told you every time you come over, let me know so that I can hide my forks, my good forks, and hide my good plates. And I'm like, bitch.
Forks and plates, though?
Do it look like
bitch, we want your jewelry.
I
We want
steal
your
plates and forks.
Oh, man.
Now, if I rob your fucking house when you sleep, now you're going to be tight. You're going to tell her I told you so.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? And a lot of them, they don't They don't like us.
They don't
And
like
you
us.
know why they don't like us? Because people only do what they see you do. We don't like each other. And when I'm not speaking for me,
Right.
speaking for the majority. We kill each other every day.
Facts.
That's why the police can easily just fuck with us and do whatever they want. Because they know
Yeah.
we're not going to stick together.
It's a fact.
They know we don't stick together. We don't stick together with businesses. We don't stick together when it comes to protecting our families. Nothing. But then they'll protect a block that you don't own no property on.
Absolutely not.
This is why all the other races, they laugh at us.
Yeah.
They laugh at us.
Yeah.
We're a fucking joke. All other countries laugh at us.
Yeah.
Not today, Roger. Go home, Roger. We have an interview here, Roger.
My bad.
No, you good. What's going
What's
on?
up, man?
What's going on? All right.
Peace, brother.
That's my dog, brother.
All right, that's what's up, man. It's all good.
We see you later, my boy.
Word.
Cheap
But
ass nigga.
he said cheap.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's why sometimes like I be feeling bad that when I do date somebody else that's not my race,
You know what's crazy?
I feel bad.
I went to Miami for the first time with my girl, and the looks we were getting, because we're a biracial couple. She's Puerto Rican, you know, I'm Caribbean, black. They were looking at me crazy, but I'm like, yo, these same women that's looking at me crazy for who I'm dating wouldn't talk to me on a regular day to day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like these women, they wouldn't talk to me.
Somebody said it. Somebody said
They
it.
wouldn't talk to me.
Can you say it again for them?
The same women who were looking at me crazy in a restaurant when I was with my Spanish mommy would not talk to me if
Yeah.
I was in that restaurant alone by myself.
No. It's one of those things.
Like I'm
Dating-
looking at
hold
you.
on, hold on,
Go ahead,
hold on.
Get your point on.
Before I
Get your point.
forget, because my brain is like a 90-year-old crackhead. I don't forget. I remember nothing from 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. See, I almost lost it. The thing is, when it comes to dating outside of your race,
Yeah.
when your race gets mad, looking inside of your situation, they only want you when they see somebody else got you.
Yes.
It's like a little kid. Nobody was playing with the toy all day. The little kid go grab this toy, and then all of a sudden, now you want to play with the toy.
Yeah.
Why it doesn't have value to you until somebody else touches it? And this is what our
That's the
own
key
people
point.
does.
That's the key point right there. It doesn't have
They don't value you
until somebody else touches
somebody
it.
else touch it.
Like, prime example. People will walk by your store every day, just look at it. If
But
Drake walked in here,
the minute little Uzi
or Drake walking in
or
here,
Drake walk in here, now
bro, you're gonna have a line
it's a
around
line
the corner like no other in the set.
Why it doesn't have value until a stranger that is
Yes.
not from here
Yes.
says that it has value. Somebody that you deem more valuable than me. He's
Yeah.
not more valuable than me. His bank account is bigger than mine.
That's it.
But he doesn't mean more to the culture than me. Not no shade to him.
Right. Shout out to
It's
Drizzy
just
Drake.
that why do Kanye have to wear something before you say it's hot?
Yeah.
Why can't it be hot because you just feel that it's hot?
That is not. Yeah. It's a fact, bro.
So why can't my own sisters, when they say my sister, why can't my sister feel that I'm a valuable black man and want to date me when no one is dating me? But then when I date this girl who appears to be white, but she's half Spanish, half whatever, now all of a sudden, oh, he one of those niggas.
yeah.
A single nigga that just found someone who was interested.
And my
what
home,
you mean
yo,
one of those niggas?
some of my homegirls would do that shit. And I know they joking, but I used to see
No,
a person
there's
because they used to be
there's-
like, yo,
there's a lot of
oh, man,
silly-
I don't like black women. And I'm
There's
like,
a lot
what
of
the fuck? Are you
seriousness
crazy?
and all jokiness.
I'm like,
That's
what-
exactly how they feel.
I'm like, I don't like you. I used to have some heat,
Bruh.
nigga.
Bruh.
My ex-girlfriend's is heat, no disrespect. You know what
So
I'm saying?
I got an ex-girlfriend in my phone, right? I got an ex-girlfriend. She fire. I don't know about the brain, but she fire, right?
The jab was crazy.
She's half Dominican. She half Dominican and half white. Her father looks like what's his name? He's mad cool. Mad cool. He's a cool dude. He runs a funeral home.
Interesting.
He is a mortician. So her father, he looks like Jim Carrey. He looks like Jim Carrey's brother. Cool as fuck. White man. Her mother, cute little Dominican lady.
Okay.
So when you look at her, she's Dominican, but she just looked like a Barbie doll. She looks like white, but she thick like a Dominican. So just imagine a white Barbie doll, but with a Dominican body.
Right.
Look like they straight from DR body. So I started dating her, and everybody automatically assumed that she was white. So then black girls that I tried to show interest in the past, they were mad and talking shit to me in my DM. But 4 DMs above that, I asked you to dinner.
You trying to see what's
But
up?
now you mad and saying, oh, you look like you one of those niggas. A lot of people in my race are not interested in me because I don't look like the average black man.
Yeah.
They look at me like a Dennis Rodman, like an alternative nigga. But they really want the scammer nigga. They want the nigga with the Timbs in front of the store every day.
Yeah.
Or they want the drug dealer nigga. I don't fit those niggas inside of that little candy
Criteria.
machine box.
Yeah.
When you look in the little candy machine back in the day where you see the little homies,
Yeah.
they got the drug dealer little homie, they got the alcoholic little homie, they got the little cool little homie on the bike
I
and the
remember
low
them
rider.
Facts.
I don't look like none of the little homies. I look like I came from the fucking moon. And that's my prerogative. What is this nigga Bobby Brown?
Yeah, that's my prerogative.
It's my prerogative. Like, the fuck? Like, why are you mad because I'm dead? You should have talked to me.
Yeah.
You did not want me. This is a free world. I don't believe in race. I don't believe in religion.
Yeah.
I don't believe in time. I don't believe in money. I don't believe in none of that. I feel like it's all created to control, conquer, and divide.
Absolutely.
But don't get it fucked up. I like to get to the bag. I'm a hustler. I do what I love. And then money's going to come from me doing what I love because I'm adding love into it, and money does not. It's just a tool
Yeah.
for me to be able to continue to do what I love freely.
That makes
It's
sense.
a tool. But I know that it was created to control, conquer, and divide us. Just like race. If you took away race, you took away religion, you took away time, and you took away money, what would we argue about?
I don't know. If you
Race,
wasn't,
religion, time, and money. Take it away. What would we argue about?
it leaves me with a blank. I don't know.
No money.
Right.
We don't run on money. You got to barter. You good at this?
I'm good
So
at
let me
it.
do something for you. You do something for me. No freaky. So like, what will we argue about?
It's a good point.
I don't believe in race. Yeah, people are born in the Caribbean. Shout out to the Caribbean. Yes, people are born over here in Mexico. Yes, people are born in New York. We are all human to me.
That's how, me too. That's how I view
We're all human to
that's
me.
how I view
Yeah, white people had us as slaves.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, black people still have other black people as slaves in Africa. Yes, but I don't believe in no race.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all man-made. Even the words that we speak, the English language, it's not even that old.
Always ask myself,
It's not that old.
how do we understand each other so fluently? Like, who created this?
Somebody created it.
Like, who? How?
Someone created it.
Like, who created it
the
to
same
the
way
point that
we
we
have
know?
all these other
Yeah.
languages. Someone created it a long time ago for a way for us
To communicate.
It's
Yeah.
like code. When you turn blood, they gave you a whole fucking book of codes you gotta remember.
Yeah.
They gave you all paperwork full of codes. You gotta remember your blood codes.
Yeah.
Just like you remember that, and it's so easy. Who created bloods? Who created the blood code? Why does this code mean this? It's the same thing with these languages that we speak. This is how we're able to communicate.
Yeah.
But time is created so they can keep us on a guideline. 40-hour work week is created by a person. 8-hour work day that's created by a person. Overtime is created by a person. We're not meant to sit here and just work until we fucking die. My grandmother just retired. She working for the same job since she was 16 years old. Morgan and Manhattan Moving Company. When she made 50 years at her job, they gave her a fucking TV. A TV.
50 years at her job and gave her a TV is nuts.
And she just retired.
Pause.
She just retired like at 56 years. This was 6 years ago she made 50 years. Same
TV.
job. Now, this was her choice to continue to work for a place.
Right.
Like this her whole life. That's her choice.
Absolutely.
She could have did anything she wanted in the world. She chose to keep working for this. But I just feel bad because like the way that things are designed.
Yeah.
My grandmother looked like she's fucking like she's just rippling away. Looked like she was in a bathtub for 30 hours or everything a wrinkle, and she shouldn't even look like that at that age because it just stress from working and getting up, going to some place that she hate every fucking day.
Yeah.
That ties back to what you asked me earlier. What motivates me?
Yeah.
My grandmother just retired from working somewhere since 16. That she hated her whole life.
Yeah.
That's what inspires me. This is why I taught myself to sew. This is why I taught myself to sew, to cut out the middleman and be able to have control of something. When I was doing music, I didn't have no control. I needed to pay this DJ. I needed to pay this nigga. You got to act nice to these people because you need these people. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not fake.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around people I don't want to be around.
I can't be fake.
Just to get ahead. Because this is where the rap game goes. It's a fucking game. It's not real.
That's what made me introverted, bro. Like, not wanting to conform to the norm. And I'm like, yo, this shit's not for me. Like, I don't want to do the shit you niggas is doing. Like, I'm not going to fake act like I fuck with this nigga just to get on the song. No, I don't even really like this nigga.
So if you don't like this nigga, we're not making music with this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't do it. And you don't get to, you get a feature from him, you nigga, fuck that nigga. That's how I feel.
If it's meant for me to pop, I'm going to pop without me going against what I believe in. And if I don't never pop, it's not meant for me.
If you wasn't being a creative, what would you be right now? What you think you would be if you wasn't being a creative?
I feel like when I was cooking for 2 millionaires, I feel like when I was doing music,
you'd be a chef.
I feel like when I was styling people, I feel like it's just all creative. I feel like I can't just sit here and answer a question, what would I be doing if I wasn't a creative? I'd probably be fucking robbing Chase Bank. I'm creative in all aspects. Even the way I navigate through traffic. Everything about me, the way that I dress is creative. The way that I speak, the way my mind works. That's my favorite part of myself, is my mind. So I can't sit here and answer, if you wasn't a creative, what would you be doing? If I wasn't making clothes, what would I be doing? I would probably still just be doing music.
The shark tattoo on what's that, left or right? This right side of your face. What made you want to put a shark on the side of your face? Fire, by the way. Dope artwork.
I was depressed. I was overweight. I was working jobs that I didn't like. And I was reading this book called 48 Laws of Power. And in the book it said, I forgot which law it was, but one of the laws is reinvent yourself. 48 Laws of Power right here. One of them I think is reinvent yourself. I don't remember which one it is, but it's in here.
Yeah, I read the 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah, it's in here. One of them is reinvent yourself. And I felt like I didn't like the way I was living. I was not happy.
I do it once a year. I reinvent myself at least once a year.
I wasn't happy. So I quit all my jobs. I moved in with my great grandmother. She said you can stay in the other room for free as long as you want. And I had a fresh start. I got rid of my car. My car got totaled. I got rid of all my bills. The only bill I had was the same phone bill I have right now, Metro PCS. When I told them I was doing bad, they lowered my bill to $25 a month forever. And I still have the same $25 a month bill. for 4 years now, and that was my only bill at the time.
Yeah.
And I said I need to scar myself because a lot of times people plan B's, it kills them.
Yeah.
Your plan B is like cheating on your wife. If you know your wife is a for sure bet and she treats you so good and she do anything for you, why would you go be with the stripper on a weekend for short-term happiness? Short-term happiness would kill your forever dream.
Right.
And people like to dibble and dabble in short-term happiness to have something to fall back on, they feel.
Yeah.
Like plan B's.
Instant gratification.
Plan B's is for something to fall back on. They're like, oh, I'm good at this, so if this don't work, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
So then that takes away all of the power and strength that you would put in to this. And it's already letting the universe know that you really don't want this because you have something to fall back on. If this was what you really wanted, you would do this and only this. And then once this works for you, you can take money out of it, invest into other things.
Yeah.
But this is your forever thing. And I was not happy. And I said, you know what? You've been a tuna too long. I had a friend that he committed suicide. And he had a shark on his face. And I wanted to do it to honor him and to honor myself and my own goals and my dreams. And I went and I spent all the little money I had and I got a shark on my face. I told him to get the biggest shark you could give me on my face that would fit. Because I never want to go back to a job interview ever again.
That's Hooligan Rad 5, right?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Rest in peace to Rad. I met him one time at a girl I was dealing with crib.
Brooklyn.
Cool dude. Hell yeah. Mad cool.
Yeah. And I say, you know what? I was feeling a little like I want to die. And I was like, this can't be me. Is this what the people talk about that they be feeling? I said, this, because you don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
You don't know what it, not saying you don't.
No, I know what you mean.
Not implying that you did in the past, but I'm just saying, like, I never knew, because you can't speak to people once they're gone.
Yeah.
What were you feeling like right before you killed yourself? And I'm like, am I bugging? But I'm like, this feels like shit. Like, this feels like depression. I'm laying on all of these clothes on the floor. This room is junky. But I say, as a creative, though, you don't really know whether it's the creative, you're in a creative funk, or if you wasn't a creative, it would be labeled as depression. But if you a creative, it's labeled as, oh, this is a creative. It's like it's a method to the madness.
Yeah.
So I'm always strong-minded, and I was like, I hope this ain't what it is, but I need a way to scar myself like fast. And I went and got a shark on my face so I can never go to a job interview again. And then I put a vision board and I unplugged the TV. I didn't watch TV for about 4 years. Unplugged the TV. And I fucking made a vision board. And one was like move out of New York. One was like marry a stranger. I put like mad shit on there. And I accomplished everything in these 4 years that was on that board, except have a song out of 100 songs on Billboard in top 10. But I did everything. I took Nutcrackers to the next level. I did 43,000 in 6 weeks, summer 2020. I said I want to buy a house. I bought a house summer of last year. I bought that off of Nutcrackers. I created a business. Made a Bodega, January 2020.
Nice.
I wanted to open my own store. I got my lease January 6th of this year, 2023. I went overseas last winter. I dated a stranger for 30 days, almost married a stranger. I did everything. I moved out of New York. I lived in Miami for a year. Everything on that vision board I did after that shark. And I feel like everybody should find a shark. It don't have to do all the crazy stuff that I did.
I like that.
But whatever your shark is to you, find your shark. I felt like I was a tuna too long. I felt like this was going to be the end of me if I don't do something quick. And I had to give up on music. I gave my life to music off and on for like 15 years.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Me too.
And I said, you owe it to yourself to invest the same energy you put into that into something else you're good at. Just try something else. Because you need to reinvent yourself. To the point where people that I knew as Uncle Tuna, I run into them in the street and they know me as Maid of Bodega now. Don't even know that I'm the same person. I run into people all the time. They don't even know that I used to do open mics with you. But then they see me on TikTok as Maid of Bodega, and it's like I'm a whole new person. They don't even know I'm the same fucking person I used to do music.
That's crazy. Nah, once I seen you put up the
That
shop,
means I wasn't being seen.
I knew exactly
I
who you
wasn't
were.
being felt.
Yeah.
I did more as Maid of Bodega in these 3 years than I ever did as Uncle Tuna.
The rapper.
In 15 years, the rapper. But it wasn't because I'm more successful with fashion. It's because I created a different formula of how I live my life. And if I would have implemented that, what I did for Maid of Bodega into music, I would have popped the same fucking weight. It's because you never change the goal.
Yeah.
You can change the path of the way you take to the goal, but you're not supposed to never change the goal. If something will work for somebody, they be like, oh, let me try this. This don't work. Oh, scamming is popular, so let me try this. Oh, drug dealing is cool. Oh, so let me try this. And then you be all over the place, but it's not really fueling your purpose. I feel that a lot of times things don't work out for us because we could be doing the right thing the wrong way until you figure out how to really like go above and beyond and find the right formula within the category that you're trying to win in. You're never going to reach the maximum benefits.
Yeah.
A lot of times we're not doing the wrong thing. We're doing the right thing the wrong way. And with this fashion shit, like I always say, change your mind, change your life. My fucking mind, the way the formula, I even did the same thing with Nutcrackers. I did the same thing with Nutcrackers. She got the wagon. I seen you looking naked. You had to cut that. He gonna get in trouble. He gonna get in trouble. They had a wagon. Just talking about them Mexicans. I told you.
He just said that shit. That's crazy.
Them motherfucking quesadillas. Them fucking shits is different. They fattening.
Nah, this was an interesting, very, very good interview, man. Any young person watching this that's creating and trying to figure it out, my message to you would be, just do it. Just do shit. You know, you never know what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. Just get up and do shit.
I always say that.
You never know. Just get up and do shit. You know what I mean? You see the proof here. Uncle Tony got his own store. You know what I'm saying?
Do it broke.
Yeah.
Do it broke.
You know what I'm saying?
Do it with no help. Do it without a girl. Do it without a partner. Your friends ain't trying to do shit with you. They're not trying to put in with you. Do it yourself. You ever planned a fucking trip, and the closer you get to the trip, everybody canceling you, and now you don't want to go on the trip because you don't want to go by yourself? Go by yourself.
Yeah.
You're going to meet your people.
That's a fact.
The people that's making you feel weird for wanting what you want, those ain't your fucking people. Your friends could not even be your people. They could be your friends and still not be your people. Your mom can be your mom and still not be your people. Your mom can't teach you how to get $1 million because your mother's not a millionaire. So she can't tell you nothing about how to be a millionaire. Your mother cannot give you directions on how to be a rapper because she's never been a rapper. How can someone give you directions on where to go if they've never been to where you going? Do it alone. You don't need nothing. All you need is yourself. Yeah, you need a little bit of bread or whatever. Do whatever you got to do. I was a maid 4 years ago. I was a personal chef 4 years ago. I was an Uber driver 4 years ago. I was sleeping on the floor 4 years ago. Just do it. Like he said, just do it. If you really, really want to do something, you'll go above and beyond. You'll damn near die trying. But if you really don't really care about it like you say you do, then you're going to make every excuse in the world. And this coming from a nigga that opened this store that I'm sitting in, that we're both sitting in, with $12.75 left in my Chase account.
I'm your host, Jamel Malik. Yo, I appreciate that.
Shalom.
This is the Internet is Fiction, episode 14. We closing out. You already, man.